Hello everyone, I'm Master Elson11 and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Last time, we did a side quest in Little Village, completing a bunch of shrines throughout the game, and I put a community poll on the channel asking whether you guys want me to show every shrine in the game, or just a few, seeing as how there was a lot left to do in the game on this LP file. And the majority of you guys said you want me to just show a few shrines of the game, so I completed a lot of the shrines in the game, like a lot, and left just a few, the maze ones, and of course Eventide Island, because I feel like Eventide Island is pretty significant, as it is from Breath of the Wild, and Eventide Island was a pretty big portion of Breath of the Wild, with it stripping away all of your items, and having you scavenge, and defeat enemies, find what you could as weapons in order to get a shrine. So it's pretty interesting in Breath of the Wild, and of course we do have the Yiga Clan hideout over here, which is what I will be showing off in this episode. This episode is literally just going to be completing the pretty much rest of the shrines in Tears of the Kingdom. So yeah, I have all 40 heart containers, so we have every heart container in Tears of the Kingdom that we can have. Gonna be going over to Eventide Island, getting this quest started, and getting the shrine here done. So yeah, this is generally the plan for this episode. I do apologize for the huge delay in between episodes, between last episode and this one, because it was a 1 month break. Yeah, it was a 1 month difference between last episode and this one. And of course, the biggest differences between last episode and this one is the mic quality. As yeah, if you haven't watched any other video on the channel and you're only watching this episode, and you've only been watching the Tears of the Kingdom LP, and you're going from last episode to this one, you'll notice quite a difference. So yeah, I mean, on the channel there's been this mic quality change for a while now. So yeah, but here we are at Eventide Island, the island that was fairly difficult to reach in Breath of the Wild due to not having a tool and ability in Breath of the Wild, but just only gliding like this. But well, here's this NPC here whom we wish to speak to. So let's go ahead and see what's up. Who the? Mister, you must have a death wish to make your way to this island. You heard the rumors, right? They said this were the pirates that attacked the Little Village hideout. I mean, I sure don't want to be here, but I'm on a mission to locate the pirates' hideout for the monster control crew. From what I've seen, this island has 3 monster strongholds. I do think the pirates' hideout is somewhere on this island, but I can't do a thorough search with those strongholds in my way. I want to finish my scouting and go home already. If only those monster strongholds weren't there. And well, seeing the pirate hideout is our main quest objective. And you can already tell, yes, I do have the shrine marked, which is all the way over here, as this is where we want to go, as the hideout is located in a cave, which is at pretty much the opposite end of the island from where we are right now. So yeah, from where we are, from when you talk to this dude, you'll take the complete opposite end of the island to locate this pirate hideout, the pirates that attacked the Lurelin village, the village that we restored 2 episodes ago. And if you haven't checked that video, be sure to go check out that episode. It is in the description. This entire playthrough is linked down below, so if you want to follow along with my Tears of the Kingdom walkthrough, this isn't any general playthrough. This is a walkthrough of the game, at least it's supposed to be. I haven't always treated it that way, but this is meant to be a walkthrough of Tears of the Kingdom in terms of story and the quests and that. Not in terms of everything, not 100%ing everything, every last little thing in the game, but a general walkthrough of the main things, like side quests and shrines and whatnot. So, if you're looking for a walkthrough to follow, then I'd appreciate you following me. You don't have to, but I'd appreciate it. Because these are also enemies right here, monster stronghold forces. Yeah, this is crazy, dude. Okay, Lizolphus, I hate you. Just know that. Okay, dude, you're really starting to piss me off. You are really starting to annoy me. I swear to God, enemies. If you go ahead and just attack them like this, and we should be able to take out the Lizolphus pretty easily. Just like this, and there you go. So now we just have to. Oh my God. Okay, these guys are being very excruciatingly annoying. But what we gotta do is take them out like this, and eventually they will be taken out. We'll be all good. So last one, and go ahead. And there we go. He is dead. And now we have just, it seems, 1 more enemy to dispose of from this monster camp. Of course, these enemies are very simple to deal with. They're not tough whatsoever. Okay. This guy decides to snipe me from off the screen. So you, buddy, can perish. And there we go. Monster camp is done. Pretty simple. And yes, now seeing the pirate hideout, the quest has been updated. As now, I guess we can speak to the dude and let him know that basically, there are 2 other strongholds. Yeah, there are 3 strongholds on the island. We need to take out the other 2. We can't just head straight into the cave. We gotta at least take care of the strongholds for this guy, so we can at least explore the island. As yeah, this is one of the side quests in Tears of the Kingdom, so this isn't really a main quest, but it is a side quest. So we at least want to help this guy out. So let's go ahead and make our way around this one without touching the spikes, preferably. And let's go ahead and walk around, try and find some kind of opening. That may not be one, but we gotta do our best to find one. Now, actually, here is an opening. So right here is an opening for us. Let's just go ahead and get started with this, as I am ready. So, we're done knowing what to do for these kinds of monster camps. Go ahead and toss a bomb. Yeah, just literally toss a bomb and explode them, as that is the best method to the madness. Oh, gee, okay. I was not expecting that. Not gonna lie. I was not expecting that, but alright. This guy decides to mess. Well, I too can mess, buddy. Just you wait. I too can mess. Let's go and keep on fighting him, and there we go. He is dead. Not too hard. I already have a Fire Breath Lizzle Blade. I don't need another one. Though then again, I don't need this electric Lizzle Sphere, though it is helpful. I mean, it is only 25 worth of damage, but it is still pretty nice. I'm going to use this because it is the lowest of damage in terms of all my weapons, but I'm still going to use it because why not? It's not horrible damage, but it may not be great, but it isn't horrible damage. Now, we just want to take out these guys. So, go ahead and shoot him down. He is now dead. Now we just gotta take out the rest of these guys. So I'm gonna let the homing Zona device attack him. I don't care if he hit me. I'm just gonna let him take care of him. And of course, there's one more archer atop there, which is that guy up there. It seems like Tulin's got him covered. And there we go. Now the whole entirety monster forces have been taken care of, and now we can move on to the final stronghold, which seems to be located all the way over here. Yeah, now we're gonna make our way all the way again to the opposite end of the island, just to take care of a stronghold again. This is just a side quest, so yeah, I'm gonna actually head to the shrine first because the shrine is the closest to where we are. So I'm gonna head to the shrine first, then I'll make my way over to actually. Nah. Let's do this the stronghold first, then we can head over to the shrine. It's not that bad of a trek to the shrine, plus the power of video editing. So, yeah, you guys won't have to put up with all the walking. But the next monster stronghold, the final stronghold, so this guy can actually walk around Eventide Island, is located just right here. Strongholds aren't too hard to take care of. It's just the bokoblins that can be a bit of a problem. It's not too bad. Just generally, the biggest problem is literally the bokoblins. They are just annoying enemies to deal with, and yeah, they suck sometimes. Not all the time, but they usually suck. But now here we are here, where now we can actually climb up this and take care of all these bokoblins. What I'm gonna do is actually not that. We can't actually ascend up, so perfect, because it's raining on the Eventide Island. We can't really climb very well, but instead of climbing, always resort to ascend, as ascending is extremely helpful. And okay. Well, he's dead. Thanks, Minoru. And I'm gonna go ahead and snipe him down, just like this, and there you go. He had Ice Fruit on him. We don't really need the Ice Fruit, to be honest. I mean, I could use it, but I have plenty on me, so I have no need of using the Ice Fruit. Now, we can just take care of this guy right here, and he can say his prayers, because now he is not going, surprisingly. Okay. Well, then. I say... So he's not dead. That is exciting. And now he's dead? He's still not dead. Okay. I don't know how much health he has because the game isn't showing me because I'm so far away. Hopefully, he's gonna die to this next Keese eyeball. And the next headshot still didn't kill him. Wow, that's very upsetting. Not gonna lie. Kind of upsetting. But we still have more eyeballs on us, so we don't have to give up just yet. We still have more eyeballs, and hopefully he is still... How is this man not dead yet? Seriously, how is this guy not dead yet? Come on. Wow, taking up all of my anime eyeballs. I see how it is. You know what, let's go use an Ice Keese eyeball. Why not? I have never used an elemental eyeball before to take out an enemy. I'm actually curious as to whether that killed him or not. Probably not. Judging by him still being frozen down there. Yeah, he's likely not dead yet. Well, we always have the option of using a wing. And boom. And there we go. And wow, okay. You know, I'm just gonna leave him for last. I'm not gonna bother fighting him yet, because I mean, there's no point. And is there any? Is he really the last enemy? Is he the last enemy I gotta fight? Might just be the last enemy. Wow. Might actually just be the last enemy I gotta fight. Okay. Well, let's go ahead down and get ready to take him out. Actually, he's not the last enemy. There are still a couple other enemies, but we can just take him out. Wasted so many eyeballs on you, man. You are not very nice, but there we go. Took him out. Now we can go ahead, head back to the monster stronghold and see what other bokoblins there are for us to kill, so that we can take care of these monster forces and be able to and allow this dude to venture around this island. This episode's probably going to be a bit lengthy, solely because of these quests and whatnot. And where is the enemy? Where is this man? I heard it. I heard the bokoblin grunt. Where? Where? Where is he? Okay, so the game doesn't want to let me ascend up for some reason. The game just does not want me to ascend. Let's go ahead though and climb all the way up here, as we can at least grab his stuff, so that's nice. Okay, here's where this man is. So there's one. Looks like he didn't die to my arrow. Okay, well, he is going to die now. So you can die, buddy. Now there seems to be just one more enemy left, potentially. Either one more enemy, or it's someone that's really good at hiding. It's one of the two options, honestly. Anyway, let's go ahead and ascend up through here. And here's this bokoblin right here, and you can go, my guy. And there we go. Whole monster force camp has been taken down. So now we're gonna head back to the dude and let him know the monster camps have been taken care of. So now he can actually, well, walk around the island without fear of getting killed. So yeah. The island seems so much more tranquil. Could it be? You cleared all the monster strongholds, all 3 of them? Huh, you're amazing. Oh, you don't even know how big a help that is. Perfect timing, too, since I just saw a pirate ship coming in. But it's strange. As soon as it went around the rear side of the island, the ship disappeared. So where did it go? Maybe the pirates really do have a hideout on this island, and that's where the ship disappeared to. But that might get the monster control crew's duty to find and eradicate them, not just scout things out. I can hit 1 or 2 enemies, but that sounds like more. Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm frozen to this spot. Do I retreat, or do I locate the hideout and try to fight the pirates myself? Oh, what should I do? Well, seems like the choice is up to us, as he doesn't know what to do. Though we do, as we are pretty much the hero of Hyrule. We have the Master Sword on us. We can take out the Monster Stronghold ourselves, as where they are hidden, that pirate ship, it is inside of a cave, and that is where the next shrine in the game is. I want to do this shrine first because, well, again, it's Eventide is pretty interesting island in Breath of the Wild, so I wanted to do this in this playthrough. So let's go ahead and use this chunk of, I guess, sky block and recall it. It feels weird saying skyblock because I feel like I'm referencing Minecraft, even though we're playing a freaking Zelda game. So I don't know. It feels weird, and I did not mean to go into bullet time. I pressed ZR accidentally. Though, if we make our way around here and off of this patch of land, not even on the island itself, but right over here, well, we will find this. Yes, an opening which is right down here, which is where these quote-unquote pirates are, aka these bokoblins, as they're hidden right here. So let's go ahead and get ready to take them out, as we just need to take them out. And seems like, okay, he's down there. They don't fall into the water. They're not dead yet, but what we can do is easily take him out. Okay, if I could get a headshot on him. Didn't get a headshot. But it seems like they're trying to throw barrels at us, though. That won't work because the barrels won't hit us. And our eligible split is badly damaged, though. It is no problem because we do have our Blade of Evil's Bane, the Master Sword. Let's go ahead and keep on taking these guys out. And let's go and wait it out for this guy. So let's go ahead and... Okay, I took a lot of damage there. That was very fun. I really enjoyed that. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it. And there we go. And he is now dead. Boss Bokoblin is now gone. And now we just gotta worry about these enemies. So let's go ahead and ascend. Yeah, let's just go and ascend through here. And I'm gonna see if I can ascend up to that platform where this bokoblin is hiding. Haha, it seems like we can, so let's go and ascend up. I know, let's go and take this guy out. Let's go ahead and just take him out. So, bokoblin, you are dead, my friend. Goodbye, buddy. So he's now dead. Now we just have a few more enemies to take care of. Some including right down here. So let's go ahead and take him out. And this one's all gonna fall into the water, so now he's drowning, and that is the entire monster force is down. So now we can let him know that we took care of all of them, though we're not quite done yet. As you might be wondering, wait, you two got the monster force, you also mentioned a shrine. What's up with that? Well, there is a shrine. It is located more up there. We have to go from the ship and climb up there. The predicament is we have to actually get back on the ship for it. So yeah, that's the problem that I find myself in right now. Shouldn't be too bad, as there seems to be a platform right up here. So let's just go and climb up this, and luckily there is no water coming down from the ceiling of the cave, so we don't got to worry about slipping down, which is very nice. So let's go ahead and jump on down here. Use ascend to go ahead and make our way up here. So ascend up to this top part of the ship, and yes, here is the Shrine of Eventide Island from Breath of the Wild as we know it. And yes, here is the shrine. So there we go, the Mararian. And it seems to be a blessing shrine as well, so not too bad. It makes sense seeing as how we had to take down a bunch of bokoblin strongholds, but with it done, we can get our reward, which is a ruby. So nice, not too bad. Now all we have left is literally just the Sky Island mazes, which are located to the south and north and northeast. So yeah, we have 3 mazes in the sky, and of course 3 mazes on the surface that we gotta take care of. I did do the shrine on the surface for this maze. I just took care of it because I wanted less shrines to do for this episode, and plus I just didn't want the episode to be too long for this one, and I want to remind myself as well how the maze shrines went. So I took on that one. We have 2 on the surface left to go, and then 3 in the sky, and then we have this shrine which is for the Yiga Clan hideout, being the Yiga Clan Exam. So yeah, but pretty easy, not too bad. Now I can delete that pin. Let's go and get ourselves the reward for this shrine. We'll be able to move onwards. So yeah, not too bad. So that is that done. Here's a little blessing for us. As you can tell, this is my second one, because of course the one maze shrine on the surface. So yeah, we'll get 8 in total from all this. And now we can head back to the guy and again let him know that we took care of the monster stronghold, and now he is good to pretty much explore the island or leave it as he chooses. Let's go and ascend out of here though, out of the Eventide Island cave, and head back to the dude and let him know that the strongholds have been taken care of and that he is safe away from enemies. So man, took care of the strongholds, you're good to go. Hey, I can tell just by looking at you that something happened. What's up? Well, took care of all the strongholds. And also, they were in a cave. A cave? Hidden around the back of the island? And there was a pirate ship? You beat every single pirate on the ship too? Holy cow! You're like a one-man monster control crew! I mean, I'm part of a monster control crew, and I still lost my nerve. Thanks to you, I can finally breathe easy. Oh, I should probably give you some token of gratitude for risking your life. Here, accept this with my thanks. And we get ourselves a blooming Lionel saber horn, which is pretty damn nice and feels like a nice reward, seeing as how Eventide Island was a pretty tough challenge in Breath of the Wild. Weren't expecting something that rare, were you? I picked it up on a previous Monster Control Crew expedition. I've been holding on to it as a lucky charm all this time. We would probably get more use out of it than I would. Now then, time to put together a report on what happened here and finally leave this island. Once I'm back, I'm turning over a new leaf. No more scaredy sesame. I'm going to be capable and courageous like you. So thanks for the help and inspiration, mister. I hope I'll see you around. And with that, seeing the pirate hideout is done, and the shrine has also been completed. Now, all we have is the maze shrines and, of course, the Yiga Clan hideout. I'm going to do the Yiga Clan hideout first, as the maze ones are pretty simple. So, yeah, let's go and head off to the Yiga Clan hideout itself and get ready for this, because it's pretty interesting to say the least. So, let's be off. And here we are at the Hyrule Castle Tower. Now it's time to use it and make our way off to the Yiga Clan hideout. So let's make our way over to it, as again it is a whole side adventure for us to do. And actually I just remembered we actually do need the Yiga Clan armor set, but I at least want to get this quest started in our log so that we at least have it. And yeah, at least have it here for us. So let's go ahead and make our way over to it. And it looks like our pin, can't tell where it is to be fair, but we'll find it. Yep, it's just right down there. So we need to make our way pretty down low for this one. It's just down here. It's down in a path that leads to a kind of cave. So make your way down, and well, here is this. Yes, a river. Now this isn't actually where the Yiga Clan hideout is located, though if we make our way more down, yes, there is this bridge, and this is where the Yiga Clan hideout is. And also here's the sunshroom. So nice. I guess there are some things in this playthrough that I didn't get in earlier episodes, though that's fine. But here we are at the Yiga Clan's hideout. I was going to say to those, none of the Yiga. So yeah, obviously we need the Yiga Clan armor set completed. We only have the Yiga armor, which is the chest piece. Now the other two pieces. So where might they be located? Well, I'll show you guys real quick. So I'll be right back. So the Yiga Clan armor set, the other two pieces we're missing. One is located in the Great Plateau, and one is located in the Aldor foothills, which is east of this shrine, but also west of Korok Forest. First, we'll be heading up to the Great Plateau for this piece of Yiga Clan armor set. Then we'll be heading towards the Lost Woods or Korok Forest for the final piece. Then we'll be back here and, well, ready for this, heading inside here. So to prepare for this so that we don't have to trek all the way back here from the Skyview Tower, I'm going to place the travel one down here just so we have it, just so we can warp back here very easily. Now to the Great Plateau and get the next piece of Yiga Clan armor set. And here we are at the shrine now. All we really need to do is just use Ascend to get out of here. And then from there, we'll be able to make our way off towards the Shrine of Resurrection. As yes, the Shrine of Resurrection is pretty much where the Yiga Clan piece is located. Actually, no, the Shrine of Resurrection is actually where the Yiga Clan hide out to ambush you at a certain point. So forget what I said there about the Yiga Clan armor piece being at the Shrine of Resurrection. It's not. I believe it is another piece, different piece of armor, just maybe a weapon, or just making sure the Yiga Clan are off the Great Plateau, as the Yiga Clan have infiltrated the Great Plateau, and they are in the Shrine of Resurrection. So I believe heading to the Shrine of Resurrection, taking them out there, will make it so they're no longer on the Great Plateau. That will be at a later point once we're actually on the Great Plateau here for a specific side quest, which is a Call to the Depths, which is a pretty big side quest, not gonna lie, it's a larger one. That'll be later though, but let's go knock on the door and... Who's there? Wait, you! You're Link! Thought you'd ambush us, didn't you? Well, you're the one getting ambushed today. And yeah, now they're ready to ambush us. Like this. And there we go. And now we're done. So yeah, just hitting them enough, just like this. That is it. So yeah, this is an 8-fold blade. Apparently I could carry it on me, so nice. I will take it. Now, actually, okay, the 8-foot long blade is better. So I'm going to go with the 8-foot long blade because that is the better weapon. Of course, it is long range. I do prefer shorter range weapons. The long range weapons, they're pretty nice. They are not too bad. But let's end here and let's do know that we have rescued him. I'm moving as fast as I can. Please, just give me a little more time. Wait, you're not one of them. Yeah, I'm here to rescue you. You chased off the Yiga Clan? You mean I can get out of here? Hurrah! Those of you guys were forcing me to make weird outfits for them. It was awful. Why me? Your guys as good as mine. Maybe because of my reputation for flashy fashion, I only let CC brand threads touch this body. I don't want this mess I made to fall into their hands, but I can't bring it with me. Say, would you want to take this? And yeah, pretty much just like the Yiga Yiga mask, so yeah, I think it's definitely not his style. So yeah, apparently it's someone at a stable. We can find out about that later. Probably part of the side quest. To be honest, I don't recall. But with 2 pieces of the Yiga Clan armor set collected, we have 1 more left. which is off to the north by the Korok Forest. So let's go over there and get the final piece of this set so we can do the Yiga Clan Exam. And here we are at the shrine now. Let's make our way off to the final area for the last piece of the Yiga Clan armor. Because, yeah, this is all we need. Now, I have noticed that for the Fold Longblade, I believe it had decent damage in Breath of the Wild. And they did reduce, I believe, a lot of weapons damage, specifically because of the fusibility in Tears of the Kingdom, because they didn't want things to be too overpowered. So I believe they did reduce the attack damage of certain weapons so that they don't deal too much damage in Tears of the Kingdom, so when you fuse them, they don't deal bonkers damage, like insane damage. So it makes sense, though. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Fold Longblade dealt like 32 damage in Breath of the Wild. Correct me if I am wrong about that. If you guys know, do let me know in the comment section how much damage, if you recall, the Fold Longblade dealt in Breath of the Wild. I can even look it up, but if you guys know, do let me know. And also, let me know what your guys' favorite weapon is from Breath of the Wild, if you guys care to, in the comment section. What was your guys' favorite weapon to use in Breath of the Wild? Was it like a Royal Claymore, Royal Guards Claymore? Was it the second Master Sword? What was your favorite weapon to use in Breath of the Wild? And I'm actually curious of like why. Was it the damage? Was it the utility? What was the reason behind it? As I'm just really curious. Now, seems like this is where we need to be, and yes, it is right up here. This little cave entrance is, yes, these Yiga like things here leading you here, and well, here's where the final piece is located. Of course, all these spiked fences. So yeah, but here's the Yiga Clan Marita branch. So yeah, but here are these Yiga men. Who's there? You're Link. Come to free our tailor, have you? You have to get through us first. And yet now we gotta face more Yiga yet again. What a surprise. And okay, that was a cheap shot, man. I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of a cheap shot, my guy. That was kind of cheap. That was kind of cheap, man. And it looks like he died one shot. That's fun. That's cool. Well, buddy, I'm sick and tired of you, so if you could please just... And there you go. Now, we just got... Okay, I was hoping that Link would block in time there, though unfortunately, he did not. And let's go ahead and go and deal damage. Okay. Apparently we still get smacked a bunch, but that's that. And we were able to take out these Yiga in this area. Now it's kind of like a maze of where to go. Actually, no, it's not really. Yeah, it's not really a maze. You just follow the lighted path. I actually forget which path you want to take to get the final piece of the Yiga Clan armor set. Yeah, I actually forget what path you want to take. Okay, it's not this path. Okay, it is the lit up path. Yes, some of these about Tears of the Kingdom I do forget, guys. Give me a break. I do forget some things about this game, so give me a break here. But follow these torches along here, I guess. And it looks like this. Let's read this. So the cave is a natural fortress hidden containing our uniforms in the map of all our branches. Follow the eyes of the frogs. So yes, now I do remember this puzzle now. Okay, I remember this puzzle. Basically for this, you just want to follow the eyes of the frogs. You just want to follow the eyes of the frogs, and that will lead you to where the final piece of the Yiga Clan armor set is located. At least I believe so. I do believe that's the case, if I'm not wrong. Okay, yeah. I will be right back, guys. So it seems that all we want to do is ascend up through here, and this will lead us to the room where this person is that was trapped by the Yiga Clan, and here they are. So now we can get ourselves the final piece of the Yiga Clan armor set and do the Yiga Clan exam. Finally, I've been waiting. If a pretty lady is in distress, the hero will arrive to save her. Everyone says so. So it's entirely expected. But that's strange. You're supposed to carry a legendary sword, and the weapon on your back doesn't look legendary at all, not even when I squint. I consider it was just a fairy tale. Me? I've been making outfits for the Yiga Clan since they kidnapped me. I mean, I like fashion, but I couldn't even see. So, did they listen? No, of course not. It wasn't so bad once I got used to it, though. Honestly, I've been getting a little attached to the outfits I make. Attached enough that I don't want to hand them over to the Yiga Clan anyway. This isn't my size, but it might fit you. Here, take it so I can keep it out of their grimy mitts. And just like that, we get ourselves the Yiga tights. And yeah, folks will think we're part of the Yiga Clan, but that is exactly what we want. Not for general people of Hyrule, of course, but that's what we want for the Yiga Clan themselves. As, yeah, we want to be able to fit in as a Yiga so that we can do their exam and make it to the next shrine in the game. So, let's go ahead and make our way off back here. Of course, I can delete this because we know where it is, but let's be on our way to the Yiga Clan hideout and let them know that we are a part of the Yiga Clan. And here we're back at the Yiga Clan hideout. Now, I'm sure we'll be able to enter now that we have the Yiga Clan outfit. Yiga Clan, huh? Alright, come in. And just like that, yes, we're allowed entry. So basically, once you get yourself the full Yiga Clan armor set, you're allowed into the Yiga Blademaster station. This is where all their crap goes, and pretty much this is where we take the Yiga Clan Exam and are able to get ourselves various items, from a new skill to get ourselves a Thunder Helm that we used to have in Breath of the Wild. We get it a different way through here to get. We have to literally go through here to get the Thunder Helm. Bulls can speak to him, and this is the Yiga Blademaster station. It is where Yiga Blademasters are made and unmade. You braved the elements to take this first step. That speaks well of your passion to become a Blademaster. But my exam is more rigorous still. Do you have it within you to succeed? Will you try and give it your all? I'll do it. Oh, wonderful. Well then, listen closely to my words. The test is unforgiving. This is what you must do. In Hyrule Canyon, there are 5 frog statues with the identifying marks of the Yiga Clan. I will reveal the locations. What you must do is travel to the 5 frogs and make an offering of mighty bananas to each one. This harsh land will lash you mercilessly with its cold and heat. Your travels may prove your end, but if you succeed, I will name you a Blademaster. Furthermore, I will personally give you these mighty bananas. Which she already gave us, so nice. I've no more bananas to give for now. If you need more, a true Blademaster is expected to find their own. Now let the test begin. And yes, now it's time for the Yiga Clan Exam, where we must literally head to these frog statues that we'll find scattered about and hand over some mighty bananas. Pretty much drop them in little baskets that each statue is holding. So yeah, similar to Breath of the Wild, where you could drop apples into these frogs' little trays, and that would get you a Korok seed. Well, in this game, it is those same frog guys, though it's a little bit different, because, well, it's not for a Korok seed, it's for a Yiga exam. So, yeah. But all you want to do is literally just hold it, and yes, the first one is down. That's pretty much how this whole thing goes. So, yeah, it's pretty simple. Let's go over to the tower and get this next one. And here we're back at the tower. So now, we just need to make our way off to the next location, which seems to be just right north of us. So let's go ahead and glide over to it, seeing as how it seems to be pretty damn close to where we are. We just need to locate it. So let's go ahead and skydive a bit our way down, and should be able to find it with relative ease, hopefully at least. If not, then oh well, is what it is. Now, the bigger question is, there we go. Okay, I was wondering where it would be, because honestly I do forget the locations of some of these frog statues, but just go and drop it into there, and there you go. Now, second one is down. Now we just have 3 more to go. At least I believe so. Yes, 3 more to go. Let's head over to, I guess, this tower and make our way to these 2 close locations. Then the far one, lastly. So I'll just cut to once I get to each frog statue location. And here's where the next frog statue is, which is the Hyrule Canyon Mine. You just want to make your way through here and, well, down through this pathway, and around here somewhere in this area will be the frog statue. Genuinely, for a second I thought it wasn't here, but you just ascend up here, and yes, here is the frog statue, is in this giant area. And yes, there's a blood moon going on right now. Honestly, I could care less about a freaking blood moon. So let's go and just drop the banana down. Never mind. Seems like the game doesn't want to plop it down, but there we go. Next one's down. Now we move on to the next location, which is right here. So let's make our way there. And right over here is the next frog statue location to place my muddy banana into. It's just located right out in the open right here. I'm going to go into a cave. This location just atop this, which is Spectacle Rock. Of course, pair of spectacles, as you call it, or glasses in our modern day terms, as we call them. Used to be called spectacles, and now, well, we call them glasses. But here's this frog statue now. It is off to the final location for this portion of the Yiga Clan Exam. Of course, this is a bit more lengthy, though it's not the worst. Honestly, not the worst. It is taking up a fair portion of the video, but don't worry, this won't be too long. Let's go off to the final location. So let's be off. And right here's where you'll find the final frog location. To make your way here, there'll be a cave leading into here, where the next frog statue location is. Following this pathway here, and here's the Mountain Naburu Cave, of course in reference to the sage Naburu from Ocarina of Time. But here is the final one. So let's go ahead, take out a mighty banana, offer it to the frog, and there we go. The final one has been gifted, and this quest, this part of the challenge is done. Now it's back off to let the Blademaster know. So let's be off. And here we are back at the Yiga hideout. Not really their hideout, but the Blademaster station. Let's go and put back on our Yiga armor, as we do need it to enter into here. So yeah, we do actually need it to enter into here in order to just straight up speak to them. But let's let him know that we complete the exam and see what he thinks. Finally, you returned after making the necessary offerings. My intelligence sources have confirmed it. You passed the Blademaster exam. Our reward for you assuming the mantle of Blademaster. You are permitted to step into the inner sanctum. This reward is valuable and only found in the depths. You should know that it is a great honor to receive one. Pay no heed to the strange glowing ruins you may find inside. We haven't yet decided what to do about them. What's important is your hard work in overcoming the Blademaster exam. All glory to Master Koga. And, well, yes, all glory to Master Koga. Now, let's make way through the store behind him. And, yes, this leads to the shrine, of course, the chests behind him, which will contain a ruby. And this chest, which contains a full long blade. And, yes, it does actually deal 33 damage, so yeah, deals some pretty damn good damage. I remember these weapons dealing crazy good damage from Breath of the Wild, though for some reason in this game I saw that dealt 8, and I'm like, what do you mean? But I guess it is different than the 8-fold long blade. I don't think it is, but maybe it's a rusted over one. Anyway, let's take on the shrine and then move on. And of course I will do the Blademaster exam, but we'll see about that. And like I said we'll see about that, but seriously, I will do the Yiga Clan Blademaster exam. This episode just kind of want to mainly focus on the shrines of the game, so we did the Blademaster exam. There is a whole Yiga Clan exam pertaining to the actual hideout and getting a few items. So I don't know if I want to show it off this episode or show it off in the next episode. I think this episode I just want to make a bit longer, specifically just so we can get some stuff out of the way, because we do not just have shrines, but we also have side quests, and well, I don't want to get the abilities this episode, so let's be off. And here we are at the Yiga Clan's hideout. Yeah, this is the hole that in Breath of the Wild you send Master Koga into, and well, you can actually, yeah, enter into the Yiga Clan hideout's chasm. So I won't be entering it, because this episode is not about the depths. It is about completing the rest of the shrines and tiers of the kingdom, as well as doing a couple side quests. Again, this episode I will be okay, so I guess we have to actually head to the entrance, so let's head off to the entrance of this place, and I will explain this as we walk to it. And here's the path we want to follow to get to the Yiga Clan hideout itself. You just want to follow along this path, which is just down there. And yes, now we can walk along here to the Yiga Clan hideout now. Again, this episode is about the rest of the shrines in the game. Again, it's not the final reward, but I also just want to do the side quest because I've been waiting so long this playthrough to get this ability. I think it's finally time that I show this off and finally get the things from the Yiga Clan's hideout that we can get. Now, the things to talk about is the earthquake technique you can learn here, and you can also get the Thunder Helm from the Yiga Clan's hideout from completing a couple of objectives that they have for you as you are disguised as one of them. Let's go speak to this guy and see what he's doing here. Hey, so I heard that I could learn this really cool move here. I think it's called the earthquake technique. Get lost. Only Yiga Clan members may enter this place. And I want to join you. I heard you guys could teach me some cool moves that have everyone swooning over me. To join us is to become part of a collective shrouded in secrecy. Our lives sworn to Master Koga. Who you were before matters not. Only your strength, your loyalty, and your skill for espionage. Find your 3 branches and collect the clan attire. Earn your place among us and the door will open to you. Maybe then we'll teach you our moves. Now go away. Huh? Go away? I don't get a hint about where the branches are or even a peek at what the Yiga Clan wears? Hey, come on, you've got to be kidding. My mom said I know my sweet little Minos will pass the Yiga test first try. That's why I came all the way out here. But not only did I not pass, I didn't even get past the front gate. But if I do join the Yiga Clan, then I'll be able to learn some cool moves. If I could bust them out, I bet everybody'd be like, wow, Minos, you're so handsome and cool, Whoa, a real live Yiga! Awesome, I've never seen one in person before. So that's the Yiga's outfit, huh? Looks even more stylish than I thought. Okay, that sells it. If I'm fighting those branches and getting it, and I'm fighting those branches and getting these duds, then those cool Yiga moves will be all mine. Oh man, I'm gonna be so popular. Yeah, he really wants to learn these moves and be liked amongst a lot of people. Well, thankfully for us, we can enter. Alright, come in. And just like that, the gate for us opens, and they don't even shut it behind us, so anyone can really enter the Yiga Clan hideout now, so not too smart of them. But, well, here's where the true quest begins. So let's go and speak to this Blademaster here. The fearless demeanor. I heard you had promised, but didn't think you'd earn your place. The lone rise to Blademaster. A splendid feat. But don't let your title blow your ego. Stay faithful to the cause with a sharp blade and a silent heart. I imagine you're well acquainted by now, but this hideout is the linchpin of the Yiga Clan. The Yiga Clan subterranean expansion. It's where we train our members, develop our special vehicles, and do whatever else needs doing. I hope you'll find this place can serve you as well as you can serve it. We're grateful to have you, Blademaster. And yeah, they're obviously grateful to have us, though we want to get our hands on a couple things. As we don't just want to be a member of theirs, we have an agenda, specifically Link. Yeah, we have an agenda here at the Yiga Clan's hideout, which again involves getting the earthquake technique and getting ourselves that Thunder Helm that I spoke of. Now, it's pretty simple. It's very simple, actually. All it requires is you taking down a bunch of Yiga soldiers. Now, how it works is you pretty much just speak to a Yiga member, whom is actually up there, and you just speak to him, and you take on this exam of theirs, and depending on how many Yiga men you defeat in a certain amount of time, you will be awarded these items. So yeah, it's pretty nice. I'm gonna go ahead and pop down a second child medallion because I want to, and plus why not. And I'm also going to pop a save because I mean I could use it, plus if I screw up on this then I will absolutely want the save. And yeah, here's the Thunder Helm I was speaking of. Let's go and talk to him here though. So the Yiga who made Blademaster faster than anyone else in history. This is where we mortals train. I won't begrudge you your title, you're clearly capable, but you're a newcomer to my arenas, and I'll treat you as such. Now, newcomers, Zelda's appearance has provided us all with an opportunity to crush House Spear once and for all. Per appointed swordsman Link is still out there, alive and kicking, stubborn little wretch. I'm right here, man, though they don't know it, we're right here. Hence our intensive training. He's a formidable warrior, and we'll all need to hone our skills to take him down. If you value your life, I recommend you do the same, Blademaster title or no. Show enough promise. And you might even earn our precious Lightning Helm. It's our sacred treasure, completely resistant to electricity. But because it's such a powerful piece of armor, it can only be handled by those who have been properly trained. We train by sparring with our fellow Yiga. We set a timer, and the combatants just keep coming. You'll earn better and better prizes based on the number of opponents you defeat. Let's see, if we really want to measure your strength, show you can defeat 3 combatants in under 1 minute. Okay, and yeah, training fee is typically 100 rupees. First round is free, so let's go ahead and do it. And of course, future rounds are going to be 100 rupees, so I will need to sell some stuff for the rupees. But This is very simple. So there's just 3 in a minute. So it is extremely easy. So that is 1 down. Now we just need to take down another one. And of course, here is another one. And there you go. That is 3 down. Enough. I'm impressed you're still standing. You defeat 3 of our fighters just as I hoped you would. Not bad for a newcomer, I suppose. Take this, you've earned it. And with the first reward, we get ourselves some Yiga fabric. I believe the 3 separate rewards. The second one is going to be the technique, or actually, I believe the second one is the thunder realm. Then the last reward we get from here is the earthquake technique. So now we just need 100 rupees, which is super fun. Yeah. I'll have to sell some items and I'll be right back. And now we have the 200 rupees necessary. Hopefully I just need 200 rupees for this. If not, then I'll just sell 1 more piece of ore so that we can do the whole quest in order to get ourselves all the rewards. So the second time you'll get yourself, actually the second time you'll get yourself the technique. The third time will be the earthquake technique. So let's do this for the second reward. And here we are back at the Clan hideout. Now it's time for the, well, second reward. I'm popping a lot of saves here only because I don't want to screw up. And plus, if I do screw up, then I have a save to come back to. So hopefully I have enough rubies. But yeah, haha. We're back again. So now, online is earthquake technique. So yes, the next reward we'll get is earthquake technique for this. So let's go ahead and do this. And it's just defeating 6 soldiers. That's all we need to do is defeat 6 soldiers and we'll be good. So let's hope we can do this pretty easily. At least I think we'll be able to pretty simply. But let's go ahead and take him out. We just destroyed him. I'll take it, honestly. Let's go ahead. And there we go. Now let's go ahead. Take him out. And there we go. 5 is down, and yeah, they're spawning right by us. They'll just spawn on top of you constantly, and just like that, we are done. And the third weapon also has durability, I believe a plus, not plus for the gold-looking diamond, but just the normal blue diamond for durability up. But yeah, now another target done, and that gives us the earthquake manual, which allows us to do the earthquake technique. Now, I have to say, this technique is completely badass. It is so badass. Basically, all you need to do, you want to basically not have a weapon on you. So yeah, this one, it is, durability up just, I believe, yeah, durability up. So it's not durability up plus, I believe that would be the orange diamond, but all we want to do, unequip your weapon, and then let it be shown. So yeah, that is the quick ability. Basically, for this ability, it depends on how long you hold down the Y button. If you hold down for longer, then it'll go across for longer. So I'll show it right here, seeing as how this is a longer platform. Let me show it off correctly. So the longer you hold it down, the further it'll go. And there you go. So the shorter you hold it, the closer you will cause ground to come up. So it's a really sick ability. I love this ability so much. It's such a sick ability. But let's go ahead and speak to him for the final challenge, which is for the Thunder Helm, and then we'll be done with this. Done with the Yiga Clan hideout. This is the only other side quest here, I believe so anyway. And then we'll be done with the Yiga Clan hideout. If not, then we'll be back for a future episode. But for now, this is going to be the final one, and then I'll be completing more shrines throughout the game for this episode. But now, yeah, let's go ahead and give him 100 rupees for this final challenge, which again, isn't hard. We just need to defeat 9 soldiers this time around, so now it's 9. Again, it's not hard, it's not bad whatsoever. The soldiers literally spawn right on top of you. Pretty much, at least the first one won't. But then, as you go on, they'll just keep on spawning right on top of you, which is pretty damn nice. So, go ahead, keep on killing them off. And, there you go. And, okay, I screwed up on that. But hey, we're fine. Okay. Not fine. Not fine. Not fine. Okay. Oh, crud. Oh, jeez. Okay. There we go. He is dead. And now, just got one more. And really, dude, screw you, man. Screw you. There we go. 9 down. He just freaking slammed down and smacked me in the face. That was very rude. That was incredibly rude of him, but you know what? Oh well. And just like that, we get ourselves the I can't call it the Thunder Helm. It's actually pretty sure in Breath of the Wild it's called the Thunder Helm. I think they changed it to the Lightning Helm for Tears of the Kingdom, but just like that, we are done. So yeah, now we can do more training, but that's it. That is it for the Yiga Clan. I believe that's the last quest. So now it is just shrines to take on throughout the game. So let's head off to here and head off to this maze for the very next shrine in the game. And here we are at the shrine now. We can make our way off to the maze where this very next shrine is. And yeah, get ready to take it on. As yeah, now that we have ourselves the earthquake ability and of course the stinking lightning helm, well, we have everything we really need to have. Is yeah, we do have some fabrics. I think I got a couple of these off camera. I'm pretty sure. I think I got one on the one on camera. I think we got the Little Inn Village one on camera. I don't recall, to be fully honest with you guys, because whenever I return to these series, I rarely ever watch the last episode unless I mention something that I forgot I mentioned. Then I go back and look back at the episode. But I usually don't rewatch the episodes over. I just come in the next episode just straight into it. Just planning out what I want to do. If it's a blind play, then I don't plan it out. If it's a walkthrough or something, then absolutely I do plan out what to do for the episode. So, for example, for this game, for so as we walk through, I plan out what to do for the episode. For the blind series like Sonic and Doki Doki, I just go into them with no plan in mind. Now, for this is interesting, because this is blocked. The only concerning thing is that there isn't really a very easy path to get to the shrine. That's the only thing that concerns me with the mazes. So yeah, that's really the only thing that concerns me, is making our way to the shrines themselves for these mazes. Yeah, actually I do believe these acorns lead you to where you need to go. So I do believe they lead you along to where you need to go. Yeah, okay. Just follow the acorn's path. Fret not. The acorns will guide you. And of course I'm taking gloom damage. Oh well, so be it. But here's this, and this pretty much gives you a hint as to where to go. Grab these nuts and continue on with your little walk-in adventure. And I do believe we can just make our way over here, unless I am sorely mistaken. Nope, I believe this is the correct path to take, and yep, here is this path. Now this is where it gets kind of tricky. You want to continue following the nuts, of course. I mean, follow the acorns and follow the nuts. They will guide you, and you can pick them up if you want. I'm only doing it because I want to, no other reason. Otherwise, I wouldn't be picking them up if I don't need them. But just continue following the path, and eventually you will be met with a shrine, pretty much. I actually forget which path to take, if I'm being honest. I actually forget which path to take to get to the shrine in the first place. Actually, believe this is not it. Yeah, I forget where to go for this. Okay, so I figured out a path that you do actually want to follow for this. Pretty much for the gloom you see here. Pretty much go underneath here, and from here follow this path. Yes, follow this path, and here is the shrine. So yeah, it's pretty simple. Of course, that is that gate there, which will lead you to the pathway of the Sky Island, as there's these Sky Island shrines that we also have to do. So yeah, I'll be showing those off in this episode, all of these maze shrines, both on the surface and the sky. But let's enter the shrine first and take it on, then head over to that Zonai gate. And yeah, this is a blessing shrine, so I guess from now on, if it is a blessing shrine, I just won't bother showing it off, because it's usually just uses rewards and chests. Plus, you guys don't need to see it, because if it's not a puzzle, then who cares? So yeah. Anyway, let's get ourselves the next level of blessing from this shrine and head over to that Zonai gate and see the path to the Sky Island maze. So let's be off with our journey. And again, if it is a blessing shrine, then I won't show it off. If it is a puzzle shrine, then I will show it off. So yeah. Anyway, let's head over to the Zonai Gate. And here we are outside the shrine. So yeah, pretty much all this is you take on the surface shrine, then you get this gate that will lead you to where the Skyland one is. Take on that one, figure out the puzzle to get to the shrine in the first place in the sky, and that's literally it. That's how it works. And yet now, through little boars, that one has opened up the pathway to the shrine up ahead. So yeah, now we get to the labyrinth in the sky. Fun times. And that is one of these side quests leading to the shrine itself. How do we get there, you may ask? Well, it's gonna be interesting. Because normally you use a Zonai device to make your way to the Sky Island. Normally you use a Zonai device to traverse really anything in this game. It's gonna be interesting to say the least in this playthrough. I'm not sure of how we're gonna make it to the maze, but we will find out. Let's just go and ascend up through here and make our way. I believe this will lead us all the way to the top of the maze. So if I'm not wrong, yep, it will indeed. So there we go. Now it's up to the Sky Island, so I will see you guys when I am up there. So now what I'm using is a wing flying device. Basically, for this, you can just use any Zonai devices you have. For me personally, I use some fans along with this wing, and as long as you have the battery necessary, and if your wing makes it to the maze, which it should, hopefully at least. Honestly, I'm not too sure. I didn't test this off camera. I should have, but I didn't, because I wanted to return to the series because I missed this series, and okay, Eric, I don't know what you were thinking there, buddy, but I don't know what you were thinking. And I believe the game should give us the monster parts, unless it just won't straight up. Then okay, that's cool too. But yeah, to a certain extent, once the wing starts disappearing, I would recommend getting off of it and then just gliding your way over. Use Toon's ability, use all the stamina you have, and just slowly make your way over to the Sky Island. I'm gonna go and use more of my Zonai charges because I really do need the energy for this. And yes, the wing seems to be disappearing on us, so once it does disappear, we can just glide our way over. So we'll make it nice and easy. It'll be just fine. So yeah, now we'll make it just fine, and it'll disappear on us right now, and we are just fine. So yeah, we'll make it to the shrine right here. We'll be able to take it on, and as you can tell, yes, the maze in the sky does have anti-gravity, so that's fun. Now let's go and take on the shrine, and I'll shut off if it's a blessing one, but I won't if it is not. So off we go. Okay, I forgot this one isn't the blessing one. Yeah, I forgot this one is actually not a blessing one. So yeah, the game did trick me here with this one. It's not too hard though. I did also get this bow from the chest. If the game will light the torch for me, please. Thank you. And yep, there's one more torch which is just right there. So there we go. Just 2 torches to light, not too bad. And yes, that will move, which will create a thing that will launch us into the air, allowing us to finish off the shrine. So yeah, just gotta wait for it, and eventually it will launch us. And yeah, it launches you really high up. It's pretty cool. It's nuts, but you know, that's how this game is. Anyway, yeah, that surprised me, I'm not gonna lie. But now with the shrine done, let's move on and head around the maze. And actually, I do believe that was it. I believe these mazes do involve a puzzle, though I don't remember what the puzzle leads to in the mazes. Let me check real fast. So now all we have left is this maze's sky shrine, as this first one's already completed. I completed off camera. And we also have the Service Maze Shrine, which is located over here in the Akala region, as well as the Sky one. Now for the mazes, there are puzzles in that you can do, which is gliding, activating terminals, and all that leads to is special armor piece, which is the evil spirit armor set. I might get in this playthrough. It depends. I might get in the future only because this episode is all about the shrine, so I don't want to include too much in this episode. I don't want it to be crazy with like getting the evil spirit armor and all that, so that can be for a future episode. Because then we'll have the shrine warp points. So if I decide to ultimately do in this playthrough, then we'll already have the warp points set for it. So we'll be good to do it later in this playthrough. So I won't do it now, but of course I will potentially do it in the future of this playthrough. So yeah, I could do it in the future of this playthrough. It really depends on whether I want to do it. And of course, depending on your guys' support. I mean, this series has been crazily supported, even with it not being crazy frequent. This series has still been supported like crazy, which I really appreciate from you guys. This series has seriously been supported so much by you guys. As, I mean, for example, lately the episodes have been getting like 100 views per episode, so it's been crazy support by you guys, which I really appreciate. You guys have no idea how much I appreciate it, because without your guys' support, some of these videos wouldn't be made without your guys' support, because your guys' support gives me the, I mean, I would create content either way, to push for, I would still create content, but I'm just saying the support really does mean a lot. Like, so the support really does mean a lot on this channel, because I'm a smaller channel, and even though the channel only has 50,000 views, and I may not be the best content in the world, I try my best, okay? And it feels weird talking about this stuff all the time in these walkthrough videos, because they're meant to be a walkthrough, not me sidetracking and commentating on random shit. But, you know, I mean, it kind of pertains to this. This conversation kind of pertains to the walkthrough, because you guys' support really does mean a lot, especially for the Tears of the Kingdom playthrough, and I am ready to get off of this thing. So let's go ahead and head off. And yeah, the thing disappeared, but here's the North Lome Castle top floor. As yes, this is another one of these puzzle things, which is again to one of the pieces of the evil spirit armor. All you do is head throughout the labyrinth, and you complete the puzzle, and it leads you to the actual depths of the labyrinth. And in the depths, that will lead you ultimately to a flux construct, which will give you a piece of the evil spirit armor. And ultimately, doing all 3 mazes will give you the full set. So I'll see if I do in this playthrough. We'll see. Anyway, let's take on this shrine. And this one's actually a puzzle, so gravity and velocity is the name of the game here. So for this one, it's not too bad, I want to say. I want to say it's not too rough. Oh, I do actually remember this shrine pretty damn well, if I do recall. For this one, yeah, I just want to have it so that gravity's activated, so that way the balls hit switches and whatnot. So yeah, it's not too bad. It's pretty damn nice. Now, I'm gonna leave it the anti-gravity on because I am choosing to, because we do want it either way. Let's go ahead and wait it out for this thing to launch us, and then I will make sure to slow down Link's speed massively by doing this pretty much. Now, I don't need the chest there, so I'm not going to bother with it, because I don't need the chest. Really, I don't need the chest, so I'm not going to bother with it. Though for this is pretty interesting, as that will launch the ball up. Oh, okay. Well, guess I forgot, as you hit the switches, it'll affect all the switches throughout the shrine. So we just want to wait. I believe a ball will just magically appear there again. I want to say. Won't it just magically appear? I think, anyway. Pretty damn certain it'll just magically appear. Unless it just straight up won't, and that's another thing. Oh yeah, I do believe actually we do, believe we do actually want to have one of the balls land up here, and there we go. Now that has landed there, so now we just want that ball to normally land it. Okay, that was low-key kind of pathetic. Low-key, that was just a little bit pathetic. Yeah, I just realized that the ball will come into the room. And I just realized we want to pretty much time it with the anti-gravity. So this ball will land. We want to pretty much let the thing hit the ball, then let anti-gravity go so the ball lands in, and there you go. That is the puzzle. Now, that is what I love about this shrine. With some of these shrines in Tears of the Kingdom, I love these puzzles because, I mean, gravity and velocity, you got to control the ball's gravity. As it goes over, you just want to hit the switch again so that it is no longer an anti-gravity, so it just falls down. It's a really sick puzzle. I like it. It's really cool. It's cool, okay? I like it. But that is that done. Now, let's make our way off to the final maze in Hyrule, which is off in the Akala region, and finish things off. And now it is time for the final maze in Tears of the Kingdom, which is, again, the Akala region's maze, which is, I actually forget the name of this labyrinth. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, back. Sorry about that. Basically for this labyrinth, it's just the same as the other two. You just want to make your way to the shrine. Go over to it. There are, of course, tricks and secrets to every maze with cheesing it and getting your way to the shrine without having to navigate the entire maze. Similar to Breath of the Wild. As in Breath of the Wild, you could also just cheese the maze completely. That's what I used to do. I used to run around and then find the shrine eventually. But then, ultimately, I was like, you know what? I'm kind of sick and tired of that. I don't like doing that. So eventually, I was ultimately like, you know what? I'm just going to cheese it and locate the shrine immediately. I'm not going to bother with running around the entire maze over and over for every maze in Breath of the Wild. So, yeah. I mean, I spent nearly 400 hours on the game. I spent less time on this game because Tears of the Kingdom feels repetitive in my opinion. I mean, I've played this game for 100 hours plus on my own time, including this file. So, maybe not this file, but combined with my personal file in terms of playtime, it's over 100 hours. So, yeah. It's just Tears of the Kingdom. Not that I hate the game. I do love this game, but just it's so similar to Breath of the Wild in certain ways to where it just feels repetitive. It feels very repetitive because the shrines, the quests, especially the shrines, because the shrines are literally the exact same thing from Breath of the Wild. The only difference is the puzzles with your abilities and the color. It went from blue to green, and from using Magnesis and whatnot to Ultra Hand and the other abilities. So yeah, just the difference is not many. Anyway, here's this labyrinth. Now, again, I'm going to be right back so I can show you guys the optimal path to getting to this maze shrine. So getting to the surface shrine of this maze, basically all you want to do, follow this path right here, take a right, and then drop right down here. This is all you really want to do. Just drop down here and climb up this ladder, and this will lead you directly to the surface shrine. And of course there will be tree nuts lining the path for you. Just like every other maze, there will be a kind of nut showing you the path of what to take to get to the shrine. But in these branches now just lead you to a strong Zonai longsword. So I'm not going to get it because I don't need to. I'm not going to bother with it. But make your way over here and just follow the path along. Just follow this path right along. And eventually, once you get further enough along right here, yes, this is where the shrine is located. So yes, here's the shrine of this maze on the surface. Now we can take it on, and then we have one more shrine in the game awaiting us, which is in the sky. So let's go and take it on. Of course, we'll check out that Zonai gate after the shrine, but well, let's take on the shrine. And with that shrine done, that was a blessing shrine. We're at 7 light of blessings. One more shrine that will give us 8 in total to upgrade our stamina twice. Let's go ahead, make our way to the Sky Island one. And apparently the game will let me put a pin here. Probably because I'm not in the sky. Because this has to be probably the more difficult one to make it to. Let's make our way to the Sky Island shrine. And, well, I'll show you guys a good path to follow to make our way to the maze in the sky for this final shrine. So for this one, you can use a variety of Zonai devices. It really depends on what you are going for. Now, let's place a pin just so we know the general location of where to go, all the way out there. Now, what I recommend is going to the platform that is pretty much furthest out so you can utilize it. I'm going to go ahead and actually, give me 1 second. So actually, instead of using that sky island that I was mentioning before, you want to use this one right here. Now, just make your way to the Ulri Mountain Skyview Tower, and then the sky island that's just over here by this flux contract that's in this area. Make over here, you'll find this automatically made Zonai flying device, and this will pretty much allow you to make your way all the way to the maze, and then even more distance. So yeah, this thing can make it a much longer distance compared to your other Zonai devices. So I highly recommend using this as much as possible whenever you have one of these at your disposal. I highly recommend using it as it is extremely helpful. These are pretty much located all throughout Hyrule, and again, I seriously recommend using them. But we just use this to make way to the final shrine. As yes, this, my friends, is the final shrine that we will be taking on in this LP, in this walkthrough. This is the final one we're taking on in Tears of the Kingdom for this LP. As yeah, we're 151 tries. This is the final 152nd shrine in the game, and then we'll be able to get ourselves our reward, which is an armor set for completing every shrine in Tears of the Kingdom. So yeah, it's pretty simple. I guess I'll see you guys when I make it to the maze shrine. And now we're pretty close to shrine. We're gaining distance on this shrine, this final maze shrine, which is in the sky. Kind of fitting out the final shrine that we're taking on in this LP is going to be in the sky. Seeing the Sky Islands were heavily advertised for Tears of the Kingdom, as they regard as a pretty big portion of the Sky Islands at least, and they turned out to be pretty, let's just say, disappointing, as they're not as big as Nintendo told us it would be. The Sky Islands, I feel, were reduced to something much more minute in this game. Anyway, let's take on the final shrine in Tears of the Kingdom. And this is a puzzle, which is the courage to jump. So yeah, we literally just have to have the courage to make a leap of faith. And that includes with these Zonai vehicles that have been pretty much pre-built. So now we gotta do another leap of faith into the lava. Yeah, this shrine is all about taking a leap of faith. I actually love this shrine. This is actually also a good shrine to end it on for the series, because I mean, I'm sure we all know this shrine from Tears of the Kingdom. It's a pretty fun shrine, to say the least, and yes, I did let the cart fall. I don't care, okay? I really don't care. I'm just gonna make it to the end of the shrine and finish this, because we're at the end of the whole shrine portion to this game. After this is just side quests and side adventures. After this, all we have is side quests and side adventures, and then the main story quests, and then that's it. So yeah, and I have the feeling that we were supposed to have a car up to this point, but you know, oh well, we don't got a car. Oh well. Now we just gotta fuse bombs to our shields and hope for the goddamn best. That's all I'm saying. I'm just gonna hope for the best of our bomb shield and hope that this makes it just fine. I'm gonna hope so anyway. Of course, we can't use our stage abilities in shrines, which is a little bit disappointing. I'll admit, it's a little bit disappointing, but it makes sense why we can't, because otherwise it would make some shrines completely dumb, and just it'd feel really dumbed down with the stage abilities. It'd make it completely broken to use them. So I understand why Nintendo doesn't allow you to use your stage abilities in any shrine in the game, like any, because it would completely break it. Like, I could have easily used Susan's ability throughout this entire shrine and probably made it to the end pretty damn easily. So it makes sense why Nintendo doesn't want you to, because again, like, it seems pretty obvious to me. Yeah, it'd be pretty broken to be able to use stage ability. But here goes nothing to the final shrine. Of course, this will launch us because of the anti-gravity, and watch us fall. Of course, we wouldn't make it if I just let Link fall. We wouldn't make it, so I'm not gonna just let Link fall, because it would fall into the abyss and probably have to do all that over again, which would not be fun. But here it is for the final light of blessing and the final shrine in this game. Let's go and get it and be on our way off to Lookout Landing to upgrade our stamina. So let's be off. And yes, this is the final light of blessing. Make your way to the Temple of Time. There you shall find a suitable reward for your efforts. And, well, here we are back on the Great Sky Island. For once in this playthrough, because in this walkthrough I've not returned to this area whatsoever, because there really was no point to in this playthrough, in this walkthrough. There was no point to return to the Great Sky Island in this series, at least not yet, because we didn't really have a solid reason to. Not until now. As yes, now we return here for our reward for completing every shrine in Tears of the Kingdom, as well as to upgrade our stamina with every light of blessing that we have. As there are other reasons to return here, which is for some side quests, which is for a fabric, and I believe that's pretty much it. There is one side quest on the Great Sky Island that I will be doing. I'll be leaving it for a bit later. I do want to show it off because I think it's a pretty cool side quest. I'll be showing off a couple side quests in this game. Not a lot, but I'll be showing off a few ones that I consider cooler and more significant in my eyes. But let's go to use a recall on all of these. I mean, we did this in the very start of the playthrough, so, I mean, it's just reminiscent of the very first episode of the series, but it's completely different because, well, it's not a crappy mic. I have a proper mic now, so, and, yeah, I have proper quality for you guys, but let's go upgrade our stamina because we have all the characters we can have. The maximum we can have is 40 hearts, which is what we have. Now we can upgrade our stamina twice to the maximum stamina that we can have in Tears of the Kingdom. So there's the very first stamina vessel upgrade. Now, one remains, which is from our final 4 little blessings. So there's the first stamina vessel, which just gives us that. So yeah, nice. And similar to Breath of the Wild, well, it'll leave us with about half of the stamina wheel remaining. So, yeah, that's about half. That's pretty much how much Breath of the Wild left you with. So, it's the same exact stuff, just more shrines were added in this game compared to Breath of the Wild. But it is time for our reward for completing all the shrines. What is the reward? Well, it's nothing a lot of people made fun of from Tears of the Kingdom, but it is the Ancient Heroes aspect, which gives you a total of 12 defense. Now, before I put this on, I just want to say, this set, I personally like it. It's a cool set. There was a reward. It was memed on a lot. But, yes, this is the final reward for completing every shrine in Tears of the Kingdom, the Ancient Heroes aspect, which turns Link into pretty much a dog. Yeah, a lot of people made fun of this outfit from Tears of the Kingdom, but, I mean, it's interesting. This is pretty much like the Ancient Hero in Zona history, combined with, like, a Hyrulean look. It's interesting, but I guess this is what the Ancient Hero is supposed to look like, especially from the Breath of the Wild mural from the Great Calamity. The hero in green, literally in green, is green skin, fighting alongside Princess Zelda. I'm guessing this was the Ancient Hero alongside the Ancient Princess, fighting alongside the Sealed Calamity Ganon all those years ago from the mural in Breath of the Wild. But yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this one, Tears of the Kingdom. I do apologize for the huge delay in the series. I've just been focusing on so many other games, and I'm trying to keep up with other videos alongside playing this game off camera so that I can prepare for this episode. Hope you look forward to the future series, though. Hopefully there won't be as huge a delay between this episode and next one in the series. By the way, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new and want to see more Tears of the Kingdom and other content on this channel. Be sure to click on that bell. Turn on your post notifications by clicking all, so you don't miss out on any of my content. See you guys next time on Tears of the Kingdom as we continue onwards and do a bunch of side quests and even side adventures in the game. See you all then. Peace out.